Yo, this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is the county, New York. I am in the house and getting ready to leave within the next 2 hours to pick up my ticket and go to work tonight. Yo, my homegirl, Baltimore, will be working with me tonight. I am so excited. Oh my God, you guys don't know how much this means to me. Yo, she finally took my advice. She took my fucking advice, and I was like, wow, yo, this is awesome. This is so fucking awesome. No matter what the trolls do to try to hurt me or try to destroy me, I know, I know what kind of person I am. And my homegirl Baltimore is coming to work with me tonight. I am so fucking happy. Hey Donna. What's up, Donna? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my moderators. I got some awesome bona fide moderators. Shout out to them. Yes, 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 yes. My homegirl Baltimore is going to be working with me tonight. She's going to be working with me tonight. I never thought in a million years Baltimore would ever work with me. I always wanted KK to work with me. KK had to go. We worked for the same company, but KK had to go her own route. Now KK, she moved to another city, not too far from where I live now, but it's a while. It's a while from here. But shout out to the chat, yo, that means so much to me. It means a whole lot. I'm going to be ecstatic to see her tonight. And I know how much I love Baltimore. I just love her. My boss just got in touch with me. She just texted me and told me Baltimore signed up and Baltimore's going to be working with me. And that is so fucking awesome. I love it. See, and, some people on this YouTube app try to make me look like they try to make me. In other words, what I'm saying, some of my haters, some of my distracting people on YouTube that can't stand my guts, they are trying their very best to villainize me, to make me look like the bad guy. And nothing you can do, nothing you can say will ever change what the real truth is. And the truth about Arabia Barbosa is living and breathing in this house, living and breathing when I go to work, living and breathing in whatever I do. I know I'm a good person. I know my heart is in the right place. My heart is in the right place, but sometimes I don't do the right things. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect on this app. I'm not perfect in the world. Not at all. Not at all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to the people in my chat. Shout out to the ones that write in my comment section. Shout out to my ghost watchers. Shout out to my haters. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. All the videos, all the negative videos that any YouTube creator does about me, it doesn't matter because you know what you're doing. I'll have to call her later. But we know what you're doing. You're lying to your audience. You're lying to the people that come and visit your page. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, you are the biggest liar on this app. You won't even cam the fuck up. You will never show what the fuck you really look like in real time. Cam the fuck up if you're gonna talk shit about me. It is what it is. Yo, I am so happy, man. I'm happy. And maybe this might be the turning point of my life. I don't know. But I am glad that my homegirl took my advice I'm glad my homegirl is moving in the direction she needs to go in, and I hope she don't get distracted and just do what she needs to do. And that's what everybody needs to do. They need to do what they need to do. Yo, I was just on CC Reacts YouTube channel just now. She was doing a premiere video, and she was talking about how she did prison time and what kind of crime she went down for. And yo, she got a brand new grandbaby, and she just recently, not too long ago, went custody of all her children. That is what a good mother does. A good mother doesn't allow their children to sit in no fucking foster care. They don't allow their children to live with their grandparents. They don't allow their children to go into the juvenile justice system. We got some really bona fide parents out here. And a lot of people say, well, if you did time in prison, that means you're a bad person. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that you made a mistake. You correct the mistake and you move on with your life. And that's exactly what CC Reacts is doing. That's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what I did. I don't have any children, but I have a life. I have to live my life until the universe calls me home. Until the universe deems it necessary to call me. And it hasn't called me yet. Shout out to the chat. But I'm here because someone is praying for me. Not because of my works of my hand or my feet. Someone is praying for me. I got a good support team. A good support team. A good support system. A lot of my family members, yo, they be praying for your homegirl. They be praying for this shorty over here. They know I go through my struggles, ups and downs, mood swings, this, that. They know. And so what do they do? They pray for me. You got a lot of YouTube creators. They pray. They pray for not only themselves, but for everyone else. My grandmother, she's a Jehovah's Witness. She always prayed for me. I got one cousin. She's an older lady. She prays for me. You know what I'm saying? Every time I talk to these ladies, yo, Arabia, we praying for you. We want to see you do good. We don't want you to, get in trouble. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want you to get distracted with the bullshit in the street. Because I don't hang in the street. I don't hang out. I don't mix up. Sometimes I go to Birdman House. It's not often now. We friends, but we don't see each other, every day. I call him, he calls me. And like he told me last night, he said, Arabia, I don't know why Brooklyn Lady Ellie or anyone is worried about what you are doing. What you do, you do. If you feel like you want to donate to someone that's on YouTube, go ahead and do it. It's your money. Do what you want. I'm going to put it like this. As long as my bills are paid, the rent is paid, everything is paid up, I'm good. Now my focus is to save up enough money so I can go to New York in a few more weeks. Before I know it, December will be here. I want to be in New York before Christmas for my 3-day visit. Because it's going to be a 3-day visit of finding me another apartment and landing me another job. So maybe in a week's time, maybe a month's time, I'll be moved totally back up to New York. I'm a New Yorker. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but I don't let nobody get me down. Matter of fact, I'm a cam up real quick. I'm a cam up real quick. Hold on. Y'all see me? Hold on. Let me turn the camera on. You see me? Your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, is laying in the bed. I was laying down listening to CC Reacts. Shout out to CC Reacts. Y'all go over there and sub up to her. Her channel is awesome. She's got a big following. A big following. Shout out to CC Reacts. Another woman that came out of the penitentiary and did what she had to do. We go through the same problems. Same problems. Shout out to her. Shout out to any woman that comes out of that penitentiary and comes onto the street and does what they need to do. Shout out to them. I'm proud of all my sisters that did time with me, and they are all out, and they doing well. Some of them are on YouTube. Some of them are on Facebook. Some of them are on Instagram. Some of them are on TikTok. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Most of the women I did time with, we all talk to each other behind the scenes. We all talk to each other. We all know each other. Trust me, this is going to be a wonderful year. A wonderful year. And I'm going to celebrate. I just don't want to get that drunk. Now, I don't know how many beers I drank last night, you guys. But when I got up this morning and I left from out of my house and went to the store and came back to the house, I said to myself, you know what? I need to go ahead and get myself together so I can leave to go to work early tonight. I'm leaving from this house in a few more hours. I'm giving myself until 3 o'clock to leave out of here. Then I got to catch the bus and take it to where I'm going. And I'm going to participate in my own adult life. And nothing or no one is going to stop me. Not your words, not your negative words, not your negative videos you're doing about me. All that stalking. We got a lot of stalkers on this YouTube app. We got a lot of stalkers. Y'all got to be careful. Be careful when you're hitting those panels. Be careful when you're in those chats. Because we got a lot of people that like to stalk other people. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. You know, I got a lot of YouTube creators. I just subscribed to a few more this morning. Because they are talking about things I'm interested in. And I'm going to start networking with those other YouTube creators. The YouTube creators in this sector, they're okay, but there's so much going on in this sector. It's so much going on. That's why I like to go to other sectors, and I like to visit other social media platforms. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I know I'm not perfect. Shout out to my moderators. Yes, I got some bona fide moderators. Shout out to them. And they are doing a wonderful job. And yes, I do like to look out for my moderators. If you're moderating for me and you're in the chat and you're participating and you're doing what you need to do, you don't have to drop links or anything like that. Only thing I'm asking my moderators to do for me is to sit back and listen. Sit back and listen and watch the chat. And do what you must do. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the content. I don't have a whole lot of music playing. I'm not in a pool hall somewhere. I'm not in a bar somewhere. I'm not in a restaurant. If I'm not at my house, I'm at work. If I'm not at work or in the house real good, then I'm traveling to get home. Traveling to get home. Now, tomorrow morning, I got a lot of grocery shopping to do. I got a lot of grocery shopping to do. I got my grocery list made up, got it written down, got it in my wallet, ready to go tomorrow morning. And I'm going to feast. I'm going to feast. I'm not going to drink as much beer as I was drinking because I think the beer drinking is it's wearing me down a little bit. But it is what it is. I've been drinking on and off since I was a kid. I don't think I'm ever going to stop. My grandmother wants me to stop, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I always tell her, I was like, Grandma, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I'll do it. She talks to me sometimes like I'm her child. You know, I'm 50 years old, but every time my grandmother says something to me, it's like the little girl inside of me be like, okay, Grandma. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm listening. All right, give me some time to do that. The usual, what we say to our parents. Even when I was a kid and we used to go visit my grandmother, and we used to visit with her until the adoptions went through. And I always remember my grandmother always being there. And she would always buy us gifts. She would always spend time with us. She would fix lunch. We would lay down, take a nap. I was a little kid then. And I remember like it was yesterday. And when I caught up to my grandmother, I was 30 years old. And I was like, oh, Grandma. And yo, that's my girl. That is my baby girl. That's why I gotta go back to New York before it get too late. Before it becomes too late for me. Because there is no going back. I have to go forward. I have to move forward. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, I just wanted to express my joy and my satisfaction. Baltimore is going to be working with me. I'll probably work the rest of the week, you guys, just to be close to Baltimore. Shout out to the chat. And I know her. I know what she gonna be doing. She gonna be like, "Oh, I want to work with Ray." I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna talk to the manager and ask her that Baltimore work with me tonight." Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Thank you, Donna, for coming in. I'm getting ready to close out this video. I hope everyone has an awesome day today. It's almost over with. So we're coming up on the afternoon. We're coming up on the evening. And usually when I go to work, we usually finish before 4:30, everyone, but lately they have been once we get everything off the pallets and put it on the shelves, then we clean up the store and we do what we must. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm on right now. I haven't dropped the link or anything like that. I don't think I'm gonna drop the link on this one. I think everybody pretty much knows how I feel and what I'm thinking. It is what it is. And like I explained before, I would love to do videos with other YouTube creators. Not so much in this sector, a whole lot, maybe those other sectors, maybe people from off my other social media platforms, get them to come over here and hold a show one day. I'm gonna make a few phone calls and talk to some people. But I think that would be really, really cool. Because Birdman, he's always up to want to be on YouTube. He loves to come over here and talk shit and cook his little meals. You know how he is. Yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Have an awesome day, everyone. And keep safe. Keep safe out there in those streets. When you're going to and from work or wherever you're going, be safe and be vigilant. Always be aware where you're going and your surroundings. Don't let your guard down. In other words, don't let your guard down. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here, y'all. Thank you for coming over. Like and share the video. We're gonna get the message out. Go over there and sub up to CC Reacts. Shout out to her. Shout out to all my YouTube creators. She's one of my YouTube creators. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my chat members, my moderators. Shout out to all my moderators. I got a bona fide team over here. Awesome. Beautiful. Wonderful. Fabulous. Opulent. And we are the best. We are the best of the best. And we don't need 2 million people over here. If I just got 1 or 2, I'm good to go with that. Shout out to the chat. I'm grateful to my subscribers. I'm grateful to my moderators. I'm grateful to my YouTube creators. I'm grateful. Sometimes it might sound like I'm not, but I really am. I count my blessings. And I thank God for it. I thank the universe. When I say Dios mío, abre la puerta, I be meaning that. And now the door is becoming open again. The door is opening. Andre, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I was playing your song earlier today. Yeah, I was on your channel for a little while. You know me. Shout out to Andre. Y'all go over there and sub up to Andre O.D. Kimball. He's a YouTube creator. He does music. He's very talented. And he's fair. He's fair. Shout out to him. Shout out to Thick Cut over there doing his music. Another great artist on YouTube. Does wonderful job on his drops. Shout out to him. Y'all go over there and sub up to Thick Cut. And go over there and have a good time with him. And it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I just came up here to tell everyone the good news. And Andre, I'm looking forward to listening to more of your music. And shout out to you. Shout out to Thick Cut. Shout out to all the YouTube creators that be doing those musical drops. Those beautiful videos. I be enjoying them. I like and share, and I just recently opened up my TikTok and all that. But I try to share as much as I can. I try to share everything that I can coming from the YouTube creators that I enjoy so much. And shout out to all of you. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Facts Over Feelings, Nashawn. He said that he's not gonna be posting any videos anytime soon. I guess this week he's got a lot of appointments to make. He's very busy. Shout out to him. He knows he's always welcome over here. Just like a lot of my YouTube creators are welcome over here. And shout out to them. Y'all have a good day. Sure thing, Andre. I'll keep that in mind. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace out. One.